Welcome back to the WHHI-TV Daily News. With me now is Police Chief Jeff Meyers from Port Royal. And today we're going to be talking about vehicle break-ins. It seems like it's something that's gone on forever, but maybe becoming a little bit more prevalent. So thanks for being here today, Chief.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk about it. Cars are getting broken into. Are they mostly looking for cars that are unlocked? Are they smashing and grabbing? What are you seeing?
In the past, like you said, it's kind of been a national trend over the last several years, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And in my experience in the past, it has been people checking handles for unlocked doors. Unfortunately, over the last several months, we've seen an increase in people actually, excuse me, breaking windows to get into the cars.
Okay.
So now, not only do you have the insult having something stolen from your vehicle, now you have the added expense and the hassle of replacing a car window.
Right. All right. And so obviously, we say lock your doors, but now we're having the windows smashed. So what can we do to kind of prevent this? What should we be looking for?
Normally, people do what's called car surfing. They're walking around car to car, checking the handles, and while they're checking the handles, they're also looking inside the vehicle. So the biggest thing for prevention is one, make sure your car is locked. Two, make sure there is absolutely nothing in sight, not even a jacket, definitely not a cell phone, not a wallet, nothing. Put everything under your seat. I mean, better yet, take it out of your vehicle. But if you have to leave something in your car, keep it completely out of sight, because that's the first thing. If somebody looks in and sees a car with nothing in it, chances are they're going to go to the next car. And if they see a telephone or a jacket or, God forbid, a purse or a computer, that's where they're going to break the window and try to make entry into that car.
Okay. And so when should we call the police? If something has happened and we think that somebody has taken something from us, obviously if our window's smashed, that's pretty obvious. But
Yes.
It's like, hey, did I leave that in my car? Now I can't find it. When should we call you?
That is a great question, because as long as it's safe to do so, call us when you first notice it. We had a call recently where the person woke up in the morning. These usually, by the way, these usually happen early in the morning, statistically, between the hours about 3 and 7 a.m. Somebody actually saw a pair of legs hanging out of the car window, and the person's legs were bleeding from a broken glass. And they didn't feel the need to give the police a call until about a half hour to an hour after the event. So what we really recommend, as long as it is safe to do so, give us a call as soon as you see anything suspicious occurring. Obviously, as soon as you find it, if you do see somebody kind of walking around vacant cars, somebody that doesn't belong in the neighborhood, if you just get that little tingle in the back of your neck that says, this person or this group of people, a lot of times it's 3 to 4 people carrying backpacks, walking around cars, give us a call and we are happy to come check it out. We'd love to see it, catch somebody in progress, or even better yet, before it happens. But if you can do so before it happens or while it's occurring, give us a call, get a great description, physical, clothing, male, female, direction of travel if they start leaving. Let us know, and we are happy to come out and take a look around.
And are we seeing this a lot in apartment complexes, or are you seeing it in neighborhoods, or kind of both?
It's both, but statistically it happens in areas where you have a lot of vehicles parked in one area. So apartment complexes and really gated communities are two high priority targets for these kind of thieves. People unfortunately have this false sense of security because they're in a gated community, that they're safe from these kind of activities. But that's just not the case. It's easy to hop over a fence, easy to walk around the gate, or sometimes it's people that live in the community or friends of friends that stay in the community. So just because you're in that gated community, keep an eye out. And then again, you have the residential neighborhoods too, where it could be, kids walking to school or people just walking around where they see an opportunity. They see someplace, where they think might be an open car door, and they're going to give it a shot.
Yeah, well, thank you for all the valuable information. And of course, as you said, make sure those vehicles are locked, make sure all of those valuables are either inside your house or totally hidden from view. Because you mentioned just real quickly that they're walking around with backpacks normally. So they're looking for things that they can easily throw in a backpack and get away quickly.
Absolutely. A lot of loose change,
Yeah.
cell phones, wallets, and unfortunately, whenever we have car break-ins, there's usually at least one firearm stolen. It still surprises me today that people will, leave their vehicle unattended with a gun under the seat or in a glove box. If you take a weapon in your car, please please remove it when you leave the vehicle.
Absolutely. Great information. Thanks for being here today, Chief. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
And we'll be back with more, so stay with us.